Right, so expat is not correct. I'm now a US. Okay, US citizen. Congratulations. That's good. Okay, so nice to have you on here. I hope you tune into my streams regularly because we do all the tournaments in Germany. Well, actually, that's not true. There are some big tournaments in Berlin, and we don't generally travel to Berlin for a tournament. So, but we do Bulls and Balls of Fulda. We do Seligenstadt League finals. We do Pinball Universe. We do my own pinball club free play in Herten, and a few others around. So we have the players, and we have the game in play. So this is Carl, player one, and he's lit the spinner, which is always a good thing. And he's managed to keep it. So and he is now on 2 times bonus. So. And unfortunately loses it. Now, yeah, thank you. Okay, push together because my wife Dina will not teach me German because it's a bit like me teaching her how to drive. Yeah, our relationship is extremely good, but some things you should never try and do with your wife or husband. So this is Peter. That's a nice dig. Yeah. So Peter, a great control player. Thanks, and that was a great backhand. And again, unfortunately lost. What I was saying about bonus is a very good friend of mine, Ad Jonker from Holland, who is a really great classics player. Taught me a long time ago, said not much point in going for a bonus multiplier until you have some bonus. And that was an unfortunate drain for Carl. So the general rule I try and play, as you noticed when I was playing this game earlier, is to get the bonus actually up to a value, ideally up to 22,000 super bonus. And then start going more for the double bonus shots. So pinball is about probabilities, about going for the most efficient shot based on where you are in the game. And of course the top players do that just naturally. It's, they know instinctively which is the correct shot to play next. So he really could have done with a little bit of a bounce to get this last target here. And unlucky not to catch it there. But that will give him completion of Dolly, which is that completes Dolly. It's got the stand-up target at the side is for completion of Parton, of course. Nice bit of side action nudging. And does anybody see the spinner value actually increase there? You would expect him to be on a slightly higher score after a couple of spins like that. Okay. So finishes on 103,000, which is anything above 100,000. I always think is a good Dolly score. A brilliant Dolly score is a lot more than that, I know. But if you can get 100, then it's not been a bad game, yeah. That say that's really nice, but he doesn't. No, I mean he's on 45,000. He needs 50,000 in order to win. Sorry, he does have the 22,000 super bonus. So yeah, okay. So that's yeah, that's why he was playing that then. Okay. So as long as he doesn't tilt, then he will have won this game, and Peter obviously knows that, so he's just enjoying the game at the moment. That's the extra ball shot. Okay, so just watch this bonus zoom on here, so we easily past the 103,000. And plays the extra ball as well. He's not allowed to plunge it, but he is allowed to get the bonus again, which will be another 22,000. So that's yeah, pretty awesome, awesome game. So nice to see. Right, ready to go. Dina, of course, watches the stream on her mobile phone, so she knows that everything is all ready and will tip the players off. So, Fishtails, another absolutely wonderful machine. Yeah. A number of strategies. You see which one Peter plays, and that's a good indication. Although he's played the fast cast into the Casters Club, he was actually playing for this orbit shot, which moves the captive ball one loop on, so that basically qualifies video mode. However, Peter continues to move towards multi-ball. Oops, that was almost a fumble. So gets control, dials in, no, misses again. So he's shooting for this shot here for the third lock. No, that's 4 goes. But you see the nice way that Peter controls the ball back again. So just send me a couple of messages on the chat, because I'm not seeing anything. Fishtails was the second pinball machine I ever bought. Still have this machine at home. And still a great machine for, I believe, for tournament competition training. It's like a DMD classic machine. You have to control the ball, otherwise, if you just keep flipping, there is so many things straight in front that it's virtually impossible to get a good score by just bashing. Yep. So, 7 million, not a huge score, but he does have 2 balls locked ready for multi-ball. Again, people, oh, nice fast gas. That's Dina calls that a whack-it shot. And it is on a lot of Fishtails. It is sort of an automatic shot from the plunge straight to the casters. So, yep. Ooh, that could be dangerous. So, okay, so Carl nails this second lock as well. I wouldn't count on it. Oh dear. So Okay, so both players in a very similar position. Two balls locked. Both had fast casts, so nothing between them. So two ball game. So we should get an auto fire, auto cast. Of course, it's an auto cast because it's a fishing game. Peter finding that lock shot difficult, and you're right, you can backhand it, but it's nice. It's not an easy backhand that. So multi-ball, basically you have to put a ball back in the caster's club here, and then the jackpot is shooting round the orbit into the hole at the top. So you generally need to control the balls. 2 balls is easier than 3, but losing 2 balls is not good, because that's the end of multi-ball. And for the mere mortal player, the multi-ball strategy is extremely dangerous, because you can play a multi-ball and score absolutely nothing on this game. Peter now lights his video mode, and this is a safer strategy. So shoot round the orbit, and now he's in video mode. So basically you're shooting boaters. And pretty effective shooting. And if you shoot enough boaters, then you sometimes get something called a big score, which is an extra ball in this case. Extra ball won't help him. He will be able to plunge the extra ball. If extra balls are turned off, it gives you something called a big score, which is like a jackpot of 30 million. So, but even so, video mode is actually very, very worth playing. Yeah. So the next boat award is Rock the Boat, and I think he'll probably be trying for that. Rock the Boat basically gives you 10 million for each shot you play around the boat, left or right or centre. There we go. Peter gives the demonstration. Thank you, Peter. And this is a valuable mode. If you can keep it going, then obviously 40, 50, 60, 70 million. And there's actually a high score award on the high score table for the maximum, the person who scores the most on Rock the Boats. So I think Peter will be feeling okay with this game. And I think he's demonstrating why he's number 5 in the world. Yeah, I agree, it's hard lock shot. ABD. Yeah, another wise pinball player said to me once that the top players actually get a lot more balls in a game because they don't drain. You know? They anticipate that things are going wrong, they see things faster, and therefore finish up on a 10 ball game, whereas we only get a 3. So 129 million, a very respectable score, not unbeatable by any means. Hundreds of millions are possible off the multi-ball if you play it correctly. But to do that, you do have to control the ball. So you will not get it by So Carl's doing okay here. He's still 3 balls in play, but he needs to really nail that lock shot again for the jackpot. His reactions are tremendous. He's reading the ball extremely well. Say, unfortunately, it becomes slightly inevitable. But you can certainly see why Carl has advanced to the position he has today. He's played extremely well. Is Dina watching this? Dina will be commenting. If Dina's watching this, she will be commenting. Oh, and it tilts. Okay. Right. So, yeah, and the players behind him saying, "Look, calm down." You're going at it like a bull in a china shop. There's a big difference between playing in qualifications and playing in finals. The pressure level rises tremendously, and you find yourself playing not the game you normally play. I've been in this position many times, and you oops, okay, so he starts another multi-ball. Okay, I didn't realise he'd got the other lock ready there. So gets the jackpot. Okay, so has Peter already had one jackpot, or is this still the first multi-ball? It looks like he's here on the second multi-ball. So if Peter would give us a demonstration of getting to super jackpot, that would be really nice. So can he take that last jackpot? There's quite a grace period on the jackpot shot. So okay, but the ball will still come back out of the lock. It's a lucky autocast there. And this is very tempting to shoot at, because you've got the flashing lights. He's actually completed the boat, but the captive ball shots, but it actually only gives you, I think, 5 million. So it's, compared to the super jackpot, it is absolutely nothing. So Peter will be, if anything, trying to get himself back into multi-ball. So now he's actually playing for that shot, which is okay. Maybe there's something about this game I don't know. He's quite definitely shooting for it. So no, he's now playing the boats. So So I think we can be fairly sure that we're not going to go to the third game on The Walking Dead. So this, of course, being a best of 3. So unless Carl does something really magical on his last ball. But again, 203 million is not unachievable. But he does need to get to super jackpot, I believe, to get there. I think he should get an autocast for that. No. So game over. End of that round. So good result anyway. Well played, Carl, to get to to get to that position in a tournament with this many players and with the standard of players is tremendous. I think Carl was a late. Right, here we go. So this is Michael Heiler, so he's player number 1. So we know Michael Heiler's number 1, we don't know the order of the others, so we'll probably have to switch those around. Wow, that was quick. I looked away and it had gone. Awesome. So Klaus is player number 2. So let's see if I've guessed the last 2 right. Yep. And got punished for a wild shot at a drop target. Oh. Thank you very much, UK Pinball Club. You're the reason we do it. Is appreciation, which is great. Really is. So here goes Albert. So yeah, I'd got all of them wrong. So we'll put Albert. Right, so here we go with Peter Andersen, with at this point nothing much to catch, but Playboy can be a vicious machine. No, let's not pretend it can't. That's always nice, always lucky of course, which is why Peter's smiling. And that nearly went as well. that was a great little flipper jiggle. You ought to have a name for that. Andersen jiggle or something. Yes, the games are set up fairly mean. I don't think deliberately mean. I think they are they're sort of typical for a pinball club as opposed to typical for a pinball tournament. Freddy, who obviously owns Freddy's Pinball Paradise, did a lot of tournaments from up to about 2015. And then he sort of pulled out of the competitive side of pinball and concentrated on his car business. And kept the club running, but didn't run tournaments from it. But always had the intention of coming back to the tournaments. And this is the first one of what I think will be many. Freddy fully intends to do tournaments in a big way. Oh, that's okay. We need a ball search. Can we have a ball search, please? Strangely enough, Playboy doesn't have a ball search. So we've got the ball stuck here. So I don't know if I mentioned already, there are 180 pinball machines at Freddy's Pinball Paradise. It is an absolute dream of a place, and it is. It's decorated like a USA Western type bar with actually saddles as seats and things. But really, lots and lots of character. So this is Fabian, one of the techs who's helping out. Oh, we have the magnetic stick. that's Thorsten Eid. Thorsten is acting as tournament director because Albert is playing in it, as in Albert Medaillon. I always pronounce his name wrong. And I'm going to tell you, when he starts playing, I'm going to tell you a bit about him, because he's another bit of a pinball legend, really, from former times. So Michael Heiler off to ball 2. Okay, that was just Thorsten asking me to record the scores on the stream, because there's nobody at the moment can do it on a computer. But anyway, that's as it is. So Klaus back in control, which is nice. He'll want to shoot. So round that loop is nice, but back in here is actually the shot that you want to try and get. I would never put Safecracker in a tournament either. That's nice. Completes his Playboy rollovers at the top. That's. So this guy Albert used to organise the GPO, has organised many tournaments, has a great flipper keller, pinball cellar with around 30 machines. We streamed a tournament from his place last summer, where the roof of the cellar was actually not high enough for the rigs, so we had to dismantle and redesign half the rigs during the tournament, which was interesting to say the least. But Albert is one of those who does a lot for pinball. He's done a lot in the past and will undoubtedly continue to do a lot more in the future. And it's really nice to see him doing well. He's been winning tournaments recently, winning his own, which is probably more understandable because you obviously know the machines, you know your own machines better. But to come through to this stage of this tournament is really quite nice. So Peter should have got that out. He knows that. So we're on a one-ball game with this Playboy. Nothing at all in the scores, so let's see what Michael can do ball 3. So again completes the rollovers, which is So he now wants to get it in here. I don't know what they call these various parts of Playboy machine. Unfortunately, I don't know the machine well enough, but and straight down. So finishes on 44,000. So Yeah, unlikely to stay in first place, I would say, after the others have played ball 3. So let's see what Klaus can do. Oh, nice in lane, nice. And that's the ideal shot, is the round the orbit and all the way into here. That's the classic Playboy shot. So Klaus finishes on 41,000. Albert will be feeling like he has a good chance here. You really do want it nudging in there. That's nice. That's nice. So if that completes, which it will, and then oh. So Albert now on 39 plus bonus, and bonus he has on ×5. So I think that'll put him into first place quite substantially. And if you notice this score here, Albert is currently ranked 390th in the world. That will change, there he goes, to best position 28th. And that just indicates the standard of play that Albert was playing in. It's quite a number of years ago. He's a regular attender at Pinball. He normally plays in the Group B at Pinball. Normally qualifies and normally does quite well in the finals. And say there's a lot more about Albert than people think. So here's Peter Andersen. He's looking for a win in this tournament. A win with 150 players will be quite substantial points for IFPA ranking. Keep doing that, that's nice. Go back in the bonus, it'll be even nicer. Oh, and he's got a stuck ball, so. So we'll do a quick replay of that just to show you one, that the ball got stuck, and two, that I can do replays, which I think is really cool. So so this is Torsten Eid. With his magic magnetic screwdriver. So the ball should be placed on his left flipper. That's the rules on stuck balls. Is if possible, if it doesn't give the player an advantage, then the ball will be placed here. If that isn't possible, then the ball would be put into the shooter lane here, but clearly that gives an advantage to be able to operate the rollovers at the top. So let's see what Peter plays from here. He needs another 20,000. He's currently on 7,000 bonus. So advancing bonus multiplier would be one way. It's only one light off completing whatever this is. Please feel free to help me out here, guys. Okay, so Dina's just put the stream onto another computer so people can watch. No idea why we didn't do that earlier, but there you go. Oh, and that's nice. That is nice. So I think he's just about there now. He's already got 16,000 in bonus, so that gives him 76. Another completion there, gives him 20,000 bonus. So Peter will take first place in this game, which is good news for Peter. We like Peter because he's such a nice person, such an unbelievably nice person. So there is actually an argument that you should let the ball drain, because if the machine were to malfunction at that point, then and you haven't collected the bonus, then or you tilt the machine. I know there's no chance of him tilting it, but the machine can malfunction and tilt. So general rule is, once you know you've achieved it, having said that, the machine can malfunction and not give you the bonus. So hey, which way do you go? Right.
The front row.
So this is Ed Grosbeard, who's also called Dryborg, or who's got so many names that it's untrue.
It is easy.
Ed is fine.
Yeah.
And Ed is from Denmark, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. You live in Copenhagen, or?
Yeah, I moved to Copenhagen a few years back. So we have Albert.
How well do you know this machine?
Just as well as playing Attack from Mars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which it is very, very similar. So so you basically shoot all the shots 3 times, and that enables different modes, and takes you towards what would be the equivalent of Total Annihilation.
Yeah, except the Stampede multi-ball.
Yeah.
The big difference is that each shot has a mode instead of just a
That's
hurry
right.
up.
Yeah. So Albert will definitely know this machine well. That's a great life flash, when it's gone. The way I always play the machine is to backhand the lock here.
Yeah, the backhand is quite good.
And if you just keep doing that to get to, is it mine something multi-ball?
Mine multi-ball.
Yeah.
Gold mine.
Gold mine multi-ball. That's right. Gold mine multi-ball.
Yeah, I played it in qualifying, and the right flipper was really soft and was not going all the way down.
Really? Okay.
So the technicians have looked at it before starting the finals. It should have been fixed. Yeah, you couldn't make that shot from the right flipper before.
Okay, so he's obviously adjusted that, So you can also shoot this big bad guy here, and he gives you money for doing things.
We have a local guy in Denmark who's all about bonus, so he will just shoot the left orbit and do a bonus multiplier.
Get the bonus multiplier over and over and over again exactly. Here. That's right. Yeah. And even during multi-ball, that's the right shot to play. Just.
And there's no rubbers in the out lane on this one.
Wow. Okay. So the machines have been made tournament ready then.
Maybe it's always like that because it can be a long playing game.
Yeah, true. You okay, Dave? You okay?
Oh. Some tough terrains we see.
Yeah. Okay, so player 4, Klaus Löffler.
But it seems like, did they get the skill shot to work again? Because the skill shot wasn't working in qualifying.
Yeah.
It just spun the cup and gave you nothing. And now it spins and actually gives you something.
Okay. Have you played the remake of this as well?
No.
Okay, the remake is quite good.
Yeah, the extended version.
Yeah, Are you getting to know these guys now from the German circuit?
Yeah. Like, Bo actually said, there's a lot of guys you don't know in the finals. Like, that's because you haven't played in Germany yet.
yeah, that's right.
You will know these people if you play in Germany.
If you're playing balls and balls regularly, then you get to know all these guys.
And they're quite good. I was actually fearing meeting Klaus a little bit because I knew he's quite good. And we got 2 semi-classics in our bank.
Okay,
so
and
I knew it was
that's
going to be
era.
tough.
So yeah. So you got knocked out by Klaus in the first round. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's been doing really well and winning tournaments the last 12 months or so. So
he's a really good classic player.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think there's actually a limit to that bonus multiplier, is it? It just keeps counting up and up and up. So
I think that's the whole point of doing that.
50 times bonus is not...
I don't know if it maxes at 99 or if it just continues.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
You're presumably rooting for Peter in this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or since Klaus beat me, why not win?
and then you can say, well, I was knocked out by the winner. Yeah, okay. Are you drinking?
Yep. Even though we are not allowed on stream.
We're not allowed to drink. No. Drinking is not allowed. Says so here. No drinking. We're not drinking, Frank. It's okay.
Sitting over there and watching it. So
much better sitting here watching it. So
I promised myself getting some stream experience from the booth as well.
All right, okay.
I've been helping in Boros doing some streams as well.
Yep.
When I'm not in the finals.
Yeah.
Because somebody has to speak. It's like if there's just one guy sitting there, it's kind of hard.
Yeah. I always appreciate helping the booth because I'm sure the people at home get fed up of hearing me. I've been talking for nearly. I don't know, 12 hours. It's like a long time.
But you played in the tournament as well, right?
Yeah, I played the tournament too, yeah. So, but you can sort of make it work. You come back in between rounds and just fill in the gaps. So,
Let's see if Peter can come back from his tilt.
But I mean, that was so uncharacteristic, Pete. It just flew at that shot, yeah? Now,
but
Peter
this one is quite hard to control. The bounces is really hard to read. Okay. Because I lost in the qualifying round because I played against a flow player, and I'm not that much of a flow player. I really tried to control the ball and lost the ball.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to do a combination of both. Yeah. Okay, this little baddie here is the target that one of these four is now this one. Okay, I think
it's the left one. Yeah.
And if he hits it, he gets some points. Yeah. Not many points, 500,000 or something.
And you can always see which one is going to stay up because it pops up all the other ones first.
Yeah.
So you know the last one is the...
So he just missed it there, so he's trying to get this target down, I think. Has he gone back down there? And that's something called a fast draw. So.
Yeah. But I think if you get all of them, don't you get something...
Yeah. That's gone. Wow. Okay, so this is a tough game, and it's what you were saying earlier. You know, you're not going to expect high scores on this, are you? With it playing that viciously. So.
Yeah, I think the guy who beat me had 20 million, and that's not like a huge score, but it's an okay score.
Okay. And a bit like Attack from Mars, if you shoot from the plunge, if you shoot this shot, it completes all three.
Oh, yeah, like a super skill.
So you want to actually not shoot the same shot each time you do from the plunge. It's really not being nice, is it? That's,
no. So Klaus is in the lead, so I think the others, or at least Peter, is rooting for Klaus to win this one, if he's not winning it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he has 0 points now, so if he can get like a tie situation for the last game.
Yeah.
But of course Peter's wants to win this game.
Peter wants to win every game. So gunfight again. So you can see which one is going to be. This one.
I think you can maybe backhand that one?
You probably can, yeah. And it's probably worth doing as well. I mean, they did. Say it.
They get up 2 more to collect bounties.
Yeah, that's gone.
But yeah, you can see the quick draws. I think it starts as 1 million.
Yeah.
And as the scores are right now, they have 2 million. So that's a huge hurry up for the scores they have.
Yeah. So, let's see what he can do.
Yeah. I think does he have anything ready or lit or no?
I don't think anybody has any real progress towards anything. Not even locks for the multi-ball. I mean, that's...
and even though the backhand works quite well, it's a shot that tends to reject a lot.
So he got the backhand of the quick draw, so he killed the baddie.
The bounties is also quite good.
And it's really just not working for him, is it? It's, yeah. So Peter finishes on 3 million. That's not going to put him in a good position at the end, I don't think.
But it might actually be good for second as this game is playing. Like, it's really mean to people.
I'm sure Peter would take a second if he got a chance now. I'll take a second definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, it's everyone's game now.
So I hope you're all enjoying this at home. We've well over 80 viewers, which is great. Nice to see you guys on the stream. This is Albert Medaillon, our tournament director for today. Qualified in the last 8, and then from the last down to the last 4. So nice to see him playing in the final. Well deserved after doing all the work. Oh, that's
bad.
It's like, you please give me control of the ball. I see what you mean. It's like, I mean, these guys can't control the ball, so it's not that they wouldn't normally try. But you normally catch the ball there, yeah. But you from coming down from the left side, you catch the ball, you backhand the lock shot. It's like a standard way of playing this game.
Oh, he just beats Peter in a small bonus.
Oh wow! Okay.
Wow.
So Michael will be trying to take second first. Klaus will be hoping he doesn't have to play his third ball, of course.
Yeah, this is a machine that you don't see that often, so it's hard to know the rule.
Yeah,
you can play it on the Pinball arcade, so you can.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, Peter and Albert got lucky there.
Oh yeah, wow.
And he plunges off with 8 million points.
Okay, so all right, let's put some scores in there then. So. Okay, so the first thing about ACDC is the choice of song, and the choice of song actually tells you the strategy that the guys are going to play.
Yeah,
to a large degree. Yeah. So Rock and Roll Train, I think, is the worst choice you can possibly make. Now.
Yeah, I did that in the beginning as well because I knew I was going to shoot ramps anyway, but they didn't give that many points. I found that Thunderstruck builds up really fast, so I like to do that now. So you can get some really huge song jackpots.
And Thunderstruck is the song I would generally pick. So Rock and Roll Train have to shoot both ramps, the left ramp immediately followed by the right ramp.
Or the right loop.
Or the right loop, yeah. Sorry, within half second.
And you see it's like 125 and then it's 500.
Because now he's got the song lit. But getting the song lit in the Rock and Roll Train is not easy.
He took the jackpot immediately.
Yeah, he took the first jackpot of $1 million.
Oh.
Okay, unfortunate drain. I'm gonna move back over because I'm trying to find a chair. So no, he's gone to the jukebox. So okay, we'll get Frank in on the stream tomorrow.
Those about to rock. Did it choose a song for him?
Oh yeah.
He looks really disappointed. It's like something weird happened. And now it drains. Oh, that's a cool 6 shirt.
Yeah, that's not really fair. We should have actually caught that on the replay.
Yeah, but I think we'll say something.
Yeah, I think so. Because basically what's happened here is the machine chose the song for him, which is a setting. I think they're going to make him play on. If I was tournament director here, I would say sorry.
Unless there's a switch activating, if there's like some playfield switch activating.
So you could, I mean, you could try and repeat it.
But it was the same with was it Dirk in Fulda who had the multi-ball start without hitting a ramp.
I can get you in here, Frank. Can you get into the chair?
No chair. No problem.
Okay. Okay. So what's happened here is that the ball decided to fire, and therefore has chosen which one?
For those about to rock.
Yeah, about to rock. Albert did not choose that song, and so he's holding the ball here because he's asking for a referee's decision on.
No way.
No, I'd say if I was tournament director.
He chose the wrong song, but.
No, but he didn't. He didn't plunge the ball, but
I didn't plunge the ball. Okay.
Yeah. So either the machine is set to auto plunge, which I don't think it is, or
because it didn't plunge doing the whole volume thing.
Yeah. So it's more likely to be a switch that's operated on the playfield.
Yeah, because we saw when he did the volume for the first time, we saw 50,000, so there might be a switch somewhere.
Yeah. So I think Albert will be very argumentative here because he does know pinball rules very well.
Yeah, and he's the tournament director.
And he's tournament director. And Thorsten is a very good friend of his.
Yeah.
So Thorsten,
that's a tough situation.
Thorsten will be completely impartial here.
Can people actually hear us through the music? Like, it's quite.
Good question. Yeah. What's the commentary volume like back at home?
We got a lot of party jukeboxing now.
Nobody can hear us, so okay.
Can you hear Oh, it looked like he was told to train, and then.
So, I mean, another good call here would be to say, okay, let the other three players play and then let him play a game on his own. But then you've got
there's some strategy in it.
There's a real advantage to Albert in doing that. The other two would have been quite happy with a restart, but I don't think that's fair either, based on the low scores. So. I think play ball 2 and ball 3 and then play.
Looks like the stream can't hear the music, so that's fine.
All right, okay. This microphone, this is a Yeti condenser mic, is actually very, very good at picking up close things. So, but really deafening. I mean, I can hardly hear Ed saying anything here.
Also, a really deep voice. People have a hard time hearing my voice sometimes.
Okay. Thanks, Zambuka, and thanks for staying on the stream all day.
So,
the ruling on the function, player 2 is void, Albert is playing player 3.
Okay.
And the last player is going to play 3
game on his own, right? Okay, all right. So position 2, player 2 is void. Albert is going to play now as player 3. Player 3 is going to play as player 4, and player 4 is going to play a 3-ball game on his own. Yeah, actually not a bad ruling.
Yeah, but I think that might be something about playing a whole game alone that can change your whole way you play. You don't have to wait for the other players to play.
Yeah, but there's no strategic advantage in
he knows what he has to get.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But it would have been as player 4 anyway. Yeah. So let's see how this works out, because quite often the pinball gods have a way of sorting things out anyway.
Yeah. And as we know, it's tournament director's call, so that's...
Yeah, and it's called final. And I think that, to be honest, that was a good way of dealing with it. I commend that. I think that was,
Yeah.
So let's see how Albert does. I think that was a backhand for the Ram, not a backhand for the ACDC targets.
What song did you choose though? War Machine? Oh, Hell's Bells thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Hell's Bells, yeah.
That's the old strategy.
It is, and I don't think... I know a number of players that still play this right, but I think
it might be good for the A-field multipliers, but the song itself is worth less now, I think.
Albert doing a good job of hitting the bell. Good call.
Just an update for the ruling. So there was
No,
negotiation possible.
we know that. We know that.
Plunge, Albert is now player C.
Okay, so that just Thorsten Quinn apologising to the stream if this ruling makes the game less exciting, but I think he made the right call there.
Yeah, that's a good point from the chat. That play 4 is not cannot win the tournament anyway. So
Agreed. Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
So you can just change positions for the other players.
So here we go.
And Peter took Thunderstruck. That's where I learned it from.
Yeah.
I played him in Hungary, and he got huge song jackets just by playing the Thunderstruck.
And there's actually another strategy on Thunderstruck, which is, it's got song lit, yeah. But if you don't like the song, it's to use your VIP pass to light it. So, normally you keep your VIP past the multi-ball restart,
So you don't have to hit the stand-up.
But if you're sort of whacking the ball around all over the place and you never hit the stand-up, you're actually better getting the song going. Particularly if you're playing something like a tie-break or something where you need a few million.
It's a good point.
And it's something Dina actually taught me to do. Something she started doing. Get the song going first. You can always pick up VIP passes later.
How do you actually pick up more VIP passes? We talked about that in the hotel yesterday.
It's just going through more stages of the game. So I think it's completion of so many songs, completion of so many ramps.
We were speculating if it was the fire lanes.
Fire lanes,
okay.
It's different. It's like a mystery award, but there is a link to it. But if you take multi-ball, you only actually need. He has got that back. You only normally need one VIP pass to get your multi-ball restarted.
It depends how many shots you've made.
Indeed.
It looks like it's snow rubbers on the outness on this one as well.
Yeah.
So, another kind of low-scoring game.
So, drama in the final. Let's see what Albert can do this time. See if we get another malfunction and then we drop another player out of the game.
But it could be interesting to keeping an eye on switches if they will get points from somewhere.
It's what's away from the machine. It's oh, sorry.
No, it's the punch off.
This is the plunge ball. So. that was quite frightening. That was, oh dear. Right, so this is actually Albert's ball. They could actually be making another call here, though, because Albert played out of turn.
Oh, you mean the tournament director should have plunged the ball? Or
Yeah, well,
he didn't play, he just plunged it.
so if you're in a situation like this, if you voided a position, another player plays that ball, is it a disqualification point?
Usually, I've seen streams where they play player 1 and player 3 games.
Yeah.
And if someone accidentally played player 2 or player 4, it's nothing. It's like you're not getting disqualified for that. Even though you could say that it's
out of order.
intentional practice. Okay. You can get free practice without.
I'd like to create a bit of controversy because it's.
So he's also going for two multi-balls running. Okay. There's Jam album.
Got an album together, which is formal, which is nice.
And it's the ramps and stand-ups and drop targets.
Yep. I never worked out the order of the albums. I don't know whether you.
I've tried to research it, but I thought, what the hell? I'm not going to remember that.
That's a try,
I think what I took out from it was that I think it was a whole lot of Lucy was quite good for both album and tour.
All right. Okay.
I think. I have to study more on those.
Okay, so not great on his multi-ball there, but making progress.
So is he going for loops or ramps again?
Well, they've got a long way now to go to either album or jam, haven't they? So.
I think the new code is not that bad to get to another jam. I think it's only 7 next time.
7 rounds, yeah. Right, tomorrow I need to remember to turn that jukebox down.
But if it doesn't affect the stream, it's, I guess, okay for people. It's more for the booth.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The booth people going dead.
Yeah. I think we also... Oh, the speakers is only at the jukebox, I guess.
Yeah.
So he backhands... he goes in loops, I think.
So we'll see whether that's... okay, another one. So... he can't be that far away from to multi-ball now.
Tourism.
Multi-ball lit.
Oh, yeah, new song. Would you go for War Machine?
Yes, I would go War Machine. I mean, it's... No, it's not.
Or just go Thunderstruck and hit stand-up targets.
Yeah, I must admit, keep showing the wrong.
It's going Highway to Hell.
I don't think he meant to do that. I think that was a...
Oh, there's a timer on it as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So you might have been thinking too much.
Yeah. And Thunderstruck would have been better. So say Thunderstruck.
Yeah, because at Highway to Hell you're shooting ramps, and you're not doing that in a tour multi-ball.
That's right.
Oh well, if you miss the loops, you'll get the ramps.
Or not.
Yeah.
He seems to like hitting the bell album, so that's fine.
Yeah, I always keep forgetting going for the bells.
To keep the multiplier.
Yeah. I don't like that shot.
No, it's not a natural shot.
No.
It's
some short multi-balls. But 41 minutes, not bad either.
that's right, yeah.
You've got a little jackpot there. No, it's not even a jackpot. But he has a song jackpot lit. Oh, that was fair.
All gone.
Yeah.
So, but respectable score. Is that ball 2?
Yeah, ball 2.
Ball 2. Okay. All right, Peter, come on. You need to pull your finger out here.
But you can easily 49 on one ball in Thunderstruck.
Yep. You said that last ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he made no progress at all, did he, ball 1? So.
Come on. Oh,
this is being mean.
Yeah, that hurts. But that's it, he can do it in one ball.
Do it in one ball, so now he's got one ball to do it in. So,
But that was my point, he shot the bell.
yep, and
And
it's
it rained.
straight down the side.
That's why I don't shoot the bell that
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Only in like maybe a start of multi-ball, I will bang it a little bit.
Well, I mean, at the moment he needs to just get. I suppose he actually needs to get in front of Albert, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Because he needs to win this tournament, not just in second.
Well, he doesn't have to be in front of Albert, he just needs Albert not to win, they can stay behind Albert. One play.
Well, the position at the moment for him is not looking good. Yeah.
No, but we still have play 4.
We still have player 4. That's right.
Oh,
Klaus goes. So, so,
Viggo is posing the camera.
yeah,
He's also doing really well at the moment. He and Arvid from Sweden.
Yeah,
they're like 180 and 190
Yep.
in the world.
no, it's nice to see them. I've seen him play in a number of tournaments in Germany, and of course in the Scandinavian tournaments, EPCs and things. Great little player, great character.
Yeah. So Kunstschuss.
Yeah, whatever that means. Yeah.
It was really art shot.
We know the machine, and we still don't know what that means.
That's the disadvantage of playing in Germany, all German software.
That's right. And from what I've heard from a lot of Germans, that a lot of Germans don't understand either.
Yeah, because the translation is
The
so bad.
translation is so poor. I'm sure that's not the case anymore on the newer machines.
It looks like he's going back to jam multi-ball. Oh,
That was a dangerous.
that was Achtung.
Yeah. We know what Acton means.
Look out, look out.
It's just not working, is it?
Album multi-ball lit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so Albert finishes on 53.5 million. So this is the challenge for Peter.
Comes up, Peter. So,
Right, he's got
Control.
the solid. That's nice. Stop
Oh,
playing.
ball save.
Stop making it difficult.
You have to use the balls if it's there
You
for
have
a
to use the
reason.
ball save. Yeah. This is the very last chance, Peter. That's what I always think, man. It's sort of negative though, so. But when you lose the ball save, sort of.
There you go. And I know Peter, if he's not winning this game,
It will be tilting.
he will be angry, he will leave the venue. He might sit in the car for half an hour. Come on, Peter.
Peter.
Oh, dear God. Relax.
Take your time.
No. Oh, he's not relaxing.
He's not relaxing, he's going for it.
Yeah.
Come on, Peter. What music are you listening to? Any idea?
I think it's just noise cancellation.
Is it? Okay.
Otherwise, it might have been ACDC.
Yeah, thunderstruck.
And you should have 3 VIP passes, and you got 3 shots. So you 2 VIP passes, and you had a ball.
Yep.
1 shot or 1 VIP pass, and you had a ball. He's going for the bell, looks like. Oh.
That was unlucky.
Also good when you have an adder ball available, just go for the bell anyway. So
Yep.
Yes,
He's on
3 times playfield.
So
now it's just
some
go
real
away.
scoring opportunity here.
And there's a song jackpot lit. Adder ball. Yeah. 3 times. Song jackpot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
46 million.
I said he could get 41 in 1 ball.
Yeah. That's tremendous, isn't it?
That was really good use of the ball save as well. Let it drain, ball save, wait for the ball to come out, shoot the song jackpot.
Wow.
That's nice.
That was tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope everybody at home appreciated
Han er tilfreds.
the control there that Peter.
He's
Peter
satisfied now.
exhibited. That's the sign of a real champion. Yeah. That's real champion. So,
Oh, and that's a höchste punkt.
Yeah.
Höchste punkt.
Hoogste punkt. Push the punk.
Hello, head.
Push the punk sphere. Push the punk sphere. Push the punk sphere. That's easy for you to say.
So Peter's looking good now.
So Peter's looking good, yeah. Because he obviously has
actually
beaten Albert.
won, yeah.
So I don't think he can actually.
He has won.
He has
because
won,
he just needed to beat the super players.
Okay.
But Mikael can do something for the others, I think. Or maybe not, because No, because they're even now, so it's just who wins between Albert and Klaus. So Mike is just playing for his own position now.
Yeah. So just to remind anybody that's just tuned in, there was a malfunction in the game. So player 2 was voided. Player 2 played in player 3 position. Player 3 played in player 4 position. So we now have player 4 who hasn't played the game. He's going to play a 3-ball game on his own in order to determine the final positions, but that can't take away the fact that Peter Andersen.
I think he's just playing for 4th or 3rd place.
Yeah.
But that's decent whoppers.
Yeah.
We're 146 players
Yeah,
today,
that's right.
so
yeah.
it's a good amount of whoppers.
Yeah. So let's see what Michael can do. What did he choose?
There's also a trophy, maybe. I've seen trophies on the floor.
Rock and roll train, because he's got the ramlet. So he immediately shoots the bell. So you'd shoot War Machine, presumably here you wouldn't ever shoot that shot for $1 million.
No.
There's
But yeah, I think he just wants to play and get some points on the board. Because he has to get like 100 millions just to get 3rd.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I think he's just playing for enjoying himself. Maybe.
I'm sure if you go and ask him why you're playing this game, it's not because I want a game of ACDC and I want to enjoy myself. I think he's playing for 9 million.
Yeah.
But it is a big ask on a. And that was extremely well played by Peter to get the 3 times bonus multiplier and the jackpot.
It's really good timing on all.
Perfect.
Good question.
He didn't even need the 3 times, I think. He just needed 2 times.
2 times would have been done.
So, WTAO,
So against multi-ball going, which is again always nice.
champion at
That was great. That must be worth a.
Have you filled out?
Freed the stock ball with a flip.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you see on the left-hand side here, it's a ball stuck on a.
Oh, it's a slingshot who did it.
Immediately knocks it off with a slingshot. That's awesome.
And he's still in multi-ball.
Yeah. Now out.
VIP pass? No?
Didn't know or didn't use it.
If you are then 3rd or 4th or anyone.
Yeah, this is also a hard game if you don't know the details about it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we tend to think of these games, because ACDC's been out for a long time now, so you tend to think people all know how to play it. Of course, the rules are really quite deep. It's not an obvious game at all.
And of course, it seems obvious to take rock and roll train if you're going for multi-ball, because I'm shooting those shots anyway.
Yeah.
But if you don't know the whole scoring system, even for me, it's like I don't know everything about ACDC. I just know basic strategies.
Thank you for hosting some shots, much appreciated.
The album multi-ball is quite good actually. I don't know if Rock and Roll Train is on any of the album song jackpots.
I don't have it, but I doubt it. Or it's a long way down the list, isn't it? So.
I don't know if it's a new or an old song. He used Edible there though.
Okay.
So he's on his way.
And if he was on Thunderstruck, he would have scored a fortune now.
Yeah.
He's hitting Thunderstruck targets like they've gone out of fashion.
Oh, that's nice up and over.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, dumb.
oh, but he saved the other one.
So, where's the up to? 20-something million?
30, 40. Oh, 26.
26, yeah. So,
But he has like 8.5 in Dong jackpot.
yeah.
We get, and he goes for hell bills. I think, yeah, why not? If you want to play for your multiplier to collect the song jackpot.
Well, that's what he's going for, quite clearly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So
So,
he'll be
Michael takes
first.
third place in that, yeah. Okay, so let's just put those final scores in. See if we finish up with a tie break. So, Peter takes 4 points. Klaus takes 2.
No, Albert takes 2.
Sorry, Albert takes 2. And Klaus takes 1, yeah. Okay, so